Hello, first graders! We are going on a little field trip today, and I think this might be the most fun I've had in a long time, getting out of the house. So today's science lesson is all about trash and recycling. And in first grade, we learn what is recycling, what needs to be recycled, and why. So I'm going on a little driving trip to show you different things in the city where a lot of you live that's available to you for trash and recycling. So here we go. So as you're driving or riding with your mom through town, you might see these types of baskets outside. These are trash cans and recycle bins. And you can put different things in them. There's blue ones and there's green ones. So today's lesson is going to be all about trash and recycling. And I'm actually just driving through town because I do not live in the city of Marion in town. And I live down in the country where there is not people that come pick up your recycling. So our lesson today is going to be all about trash and recycling. So as I showed you before, a lot of houses have these sitting outside their house, right at the street. There's some more down there. And you might be wondering, why do people have trash and boxes sitting out at the road? Well, today's Thursday, and the recycle people and the trash people come and pick up these items today on Thursday. So this recycle bin will be picked up by the City of Marion. It says City of Marion. And the big truck will come along anytime now, and they will collect all these items. Now let's see what's in here. Let's see why these items are in the recycle bin. We have newspapers. Newspapers are made out of paper, and paper is a recyclable material. You see this cardboard, a milk jug, some more cardboard. All of these items are recyclable materials. We see plastic, water bottles. We even have glass in here. Glass is recyclable. Here's another plastic bottle. You can tell because look right here, it says plastic bottle. Some items will tell us if they're recyclable. So what we're going to be looking at is all the different things that you can recycle and why we need to recycle them. Now, recycle is different than trash. You wouldn't put food in here. You would just scrape out like your leftover supper if you don't want to keep it and put it in the regular trash can. But we always put recyclable items in this blue box. Some of them are green. And in the City of Marion, they have collectors that come and pick it up and they recycle it for us. Now, like I said before, I do not live in the City of Marion. I live in the country. So what I have to do is I have to take my items to the big dump. And I'm going to show you guys in just a little bit what that's like.
Why is it important to recycle? Recycling is the process of collecting, sorting, and remanufacturing or converting used products into new materials. There are many things that can be recycled, such as paper, cardboard, newspapers, magazines, plastic bottles, glass bottles, aluminum, and other types of metals. Did you know, since 1950, Canadians have consumed as much as all generations before combined. Each week, Canadians take home 55 million plastic bags. In North America, we produce enough garbage to fill 70,000 garbage trucks each year. When we recycle, we can save energy and money. We're keeping garbage out of our landfills, we're reducing pollution caused by waste, and we're helping save our planet and preserve our natural resources. Processed and recycled materials cost less and uses less energy than processing raw materials. Creating paper from recyclables uses 64% less energy than making paper from wood. Recyclable materials can be sold to companies that use them. We can also save ourselves money by upcycling, which uses non-recyclable materials and waste to create new products for new use elsewhere. By composting biodegradable materials such as eggshells and peelings, we can create our own fertilizer, which we can use for plants and gardens. This saves us money and reduces waste in our landfills. Landfills are composed of non-biodegradable materials that take a very long time to break down and decompose. Our landfills produce 25% of Canada's methane emissions. Glass can take up to 100 years to break down in the landfill. Plastic takes 400 years, while aluminum takes 500 years. 60% of the trash that we throw out can actually be recycled. Helping preserve our planet's natural resources is one of the most important reasons to recycle and to use recycled materials. Trees are very important to our environment. They also produce clean air and help absorb carbon dioxide. By planting one tree, it can absorb 669 kilograms of carbon dioxide in its lifetime. Did you know that 1 ton of printing paper uses 24 trees? However, 1 ton of recycled paper saves 17 trees. Water is another important resource. Only 1% of the world's water is usable. 97% of the world's water is oceans, and 2% is frozen at the North and South poles. How can we help? Luckily for us, there is still time to turn things around. We can help by shutting the water when we brush our teeth, think about reusing certain products before throwing them out, carpool, walk, or use public transportation whenever possible. Use less paper and don't print everything, and shut the lights when you're not using them. These are only a few ways that we can begin to reduce, reuse, and recycle. For more information on how you can make a difference, please visit the following websites.
I just love seeing all the recycle bins out. They're doing some work over there. That's pretty cool. We're going to see if we can find some more of those green and blue bins. They are called the recycle bins. The awesome trash people that work for the city. Oh, and look what I'm coming up on. The trash people. Here's the truck. And he is collecting people's trash. So if you put it out at the side of the road, they will come and pick it up. How awesome was that? Alright, if you guys have ever been this way, there's Love's. We just passed the Waffle House, Hardee's. If you keep going this way, you will see some other things that are going to be very important to our lesson today. Right over here is McDowell Tech, the college. And I go down this way every day because my little boy goes to school at that college. But there's a red light. We gotta stop. But right up here on the left, it's a wonderful, wonderful place called the dump. It's the dump. That's what we call it at our house. Gotta take the trash to the dump. And I'm gonna show you what it is. Stay tuned. Here we are. It says McDowell County Convenience Center. This is what I have to do to take my trash off, because I don't live in the city. So we're gonna go around and see what all we can find here. So all of these big green, big like trash cans, they are all for regular trash. So if you have a trash bag in your house that's in a trash can, you pull it out, food and all kinds of stuff in it, you just put it in the trash. You do not recycle it. Okay, so this is very, very clear and established. If you have something recyclable that's clear glass, it goes in here. If you have brown glass, you put it in those bins. If you have green glass, you put it in those bins. Let's see what's over here. All recycling. Now let's look at this. Recycle. Plastic, paper, metal. All of those items go in this big, big, big orange bin. Look at that. Then we're gonna walk over here. This is cardboard. You put your cardboard in all the brown baskets. This is pretty cool. I have never known this. This is for used oil. So if your family members like to change their oil in their truck, their car, they can bring the old oil here and recycle it. Instead of just tossing it, you can recycle it. I have never seen this here, and it's pretty cool. This sweet man right here, he just helped me out a lot. He was just precious. He was helping me understand why the recycle goes in the orange and why you need to recycle your oil out of your car. All kind of stuff. He was very good to help me.